This past January, 8 College of DuPage students traveled to Washington, D.C. to participate in the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. There, students and faculty attended acting workshops ranging from Shakespeare to improv to characterization and auditioning techniques. The students also had the opportunity to compete in the Irene Ryan acting competition. We recently got a chance to sample some of their work.
And this boat got its name from an Indian princess who was sent over the falls in a canoe as a sacrifice to the thunder god Hinnom. And some believe her spirit still roams the caves behind the falls. The Maid of the Mist. Spooky if I say it like that. Makes the trip more enjoyable.
Yes, you're quite the showman.
Thanks. You should know. By the way, I'm sort of bending the rules letting you in the wheelhouse like this.
I appreciate it.
I figured you deserved special treatment.
KCACTF is the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival, and it's a huge festival that involves several regions. We're a part of a 3-state region, actually part of a 4th state is included as well. We're a part of Region 3, and the competition that the students were involved in is called the Irene Ryan Acting Competition. It's one of several competitions at the festival. But it's the only acting competition. There are several other acting elements, but the only acting competition. And the way that these students became involved was we, as a college, entered 2 productions, which we try to do every year, in an associate capacity, which means that there is an adjudicator or a responder that comes and sees these shows and then gives feedback to the cast and the production crew and the crew member and the director. And the one element that can be noted as outstanding and then eligible to compete in competition is acting in an associate production. So the regions compete and nominate 2 outstanding members from the many hundreds who compete in their region that will advance to a national competition, and then at national there are 2 ultimate winners. And our students, we had, of the 2 productions that we entered, we had 2 people chosen from each production. So there were 4 competitors, and then they had 4 partners join them in the competition itself.
I'm looking for the scissors.
What are you cutting up today?
Items on Bonaparte. For the press book.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
When I speak to you, look at me.
What would you like to say?
Marry anyone you like.
Thanks for permission.
Queen Lorna, the tramp of Newark.
You haven't spoken to me for months. Why break your silence?
You're a historical character for me now, dead and buried.
Then everything's simple. Go about your business.
Moody's right for you. Perfect.
In the past, they chose 2 of 3 elements that they considered their strengths, and they could choose a monologue, a straight scene, or a musical theater piece. And so if you were a musical theater actor, you chose the musical theater piece and one of the other 2 pieces. If you were a straight actor, you obviously didn't choose the musical theater piece, you chose the other 2. They changed that this year because they wanted, as I understand it, they wanted to see more of a developmental process between characters to establish whether it was believable action or not. Because theoretically, then you didn't have to have a partner. You could do a musical theater piece as a monologue and a monologue. And so now what they are asking is in the first round, in the first preliminary round of competition, which is highly competitive because from that first round, it's narrowed to 36 individuals in the semifinal round. So from 385 this year to 36. And in that preliminary round, they did a partnered scene. And in the second round, if you made it to second round, you did that scene and a second partnered scene. And then the final round, if you made it to the final round, you did both scenes and a monologue.
Your heart? I can see your heart.
No.
Don't be scared, baby.
No, don't touch me, it burns.
Somebody hurt my baby. Somebody hurt him. Somebody hurt his hands.
Because I was the coach for the students that went down to the Kennedy Center American Theater Festival, and we had a very short time to prepare. Some students who get nominated very early in the competition have several months to prepare. However, Kennedy Howard and I decided that we should keep our students fresh and active and keep the pieces alive. Two of our students who were nominated were in Alabama Rain, which played in October into the beginning part of November. They had less than a month to prepare, and to keep everyone fair, we decided to have everyone prepare for less than a month. So we decided to rehearse over Christmas break, over the holiday break for the college. It was a tedious process to find appropriate pieces for the students. Number one, because you want to find something that's going to show them off, show off their strengths and their humor and their charm. And all of our students have fascinating, wonderful people inside of them that they may not feel comfortable showing, and may choose a piece that's too mature, or may choose a piece that's serious because they're interested in it but not realize that they actually have a wonderful sense of humor, have wonderful charm that they should take advantage of. So we worked very closely together trying to find the pieces in a very short period of time.
One of our students, Jen Riddle, and her partner Nick Bender, broke into the semifinal round. So from 385, they were one of the pairs of the final 36. And then that broke again to 16, and they weren't a part of the final round. As they were waiting to perform in that semifinal round, two before them, a pairing that was two before them was doing the exact same scene. And that was, I think, a challenging thing to realize, that somebody was doing not only your exact same work, but doing it within minutes of when you were going to perform it, and do it in a completely different way. And the fact that they stayed true and strong in their commitment was a testament to them.
Olé.
Oh, you speak Spanish.
No.
I find Latino men so handsome, or as your people say, muy guapo.
I don't speak Spanish.
And I don't speak Swedish. Yet, life is just so full of possibilities. Do you find me attractive?
Sure.
You are such a flirt! Are you trying to seduce me, you sailor boy, you?
No.
Why not? Aren't I pretty enough?
No, you're very pretty.
It's the wig, isn't it? The humidity just makes it frizz.
I noticed you're wearing a wedding ring.
Oh, this? No, this is just, I found this. I was camping in the desert. I was setting up a tent, and there it was. This is nothing. Hey, everybody, free ring! All gone.
You're kind of all over the place, aren't you?
Yeah. I used to speak lucidly. My thoughts used to connect.
For more information about the festival, contact Connie Kennedy Howard at 630-942-2137.